morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Welcome to another unboxing video. Today we are unboxing the 1/6 scale Robin figure from Batman Forever, modelled after the great Chris O'Donnell. This figure I've been waiting for a very, very long time. I was one of the first people to pre-order it as soon as they started taking orders, so I'm really, really excited to open it. But before we jump into that, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give these videos a thumbs up. Also, if you're wanting more behind the scenes content, we do have an Instagram, which is @Jackednnerdy. And also, while you're at it, why don't you head over to our eBay store? There's lots of real good stuff on there, all from our mystery box videos. The link will be in the description of this video. So why not head on over there and check that out while you're at it. So let's get into it because I'm really, really excited to see this figure. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so as I said, I was really, really excited when they finally started taking pre-orders for this. I pre-ordered it from the good folks over at Sideshow Collectables. I'll also put their link in the description as well, just in case. And here he is. Let's get this cover off and let's get here. Okay. As always, the people at Hottoys do a good job in making sure these figures are nice and protected in transport. Oh. And let's get some of this off. I accidentally took his hand off.
Oops.
They've put extra little foam blocks on to protect the gauntlets. Let's get his hand back on, shall we? Good thing about these is that they're... There we go. Alrighty, so there he is in all his glory. Or should I say heartthrob glory? According to Mrs. Jackednnerdy, you can probably hear her breathing on the camera there. So there he is. I think they've done a fantastic job with the head sculpt there, modelling it after Chris O'Donnell, as I mentioned before. Obviously here we've got the suit here, all the detailing on the suit. They did include in this one the bat nipples. You can probably see that. Although if memory serves me correctly, they didn't have the bat nipples on the Batman figure. So maybe this was, I don't recall in the movie, I don't remember there being bat nipples in the Val Kilmer one, but there was in the following one starring George Clooney. So he may have been the first. So, but anyway, moving right along, we don't want to dwell too much on the bat nipple saga there. So we'll just get rid of that foam there. So anyway, so they've done a fantastic job, as I said, here with all the detailing on the suit, so to speak, and the muscle definition. Obviously, as I mentioned, they had some extra foam in there to protect these little bits here on the gauntlets, and they are actually quite sharp, actually. So you're going to have to be careful with those so you don't get snagged or scratched by those. Moving down, obviously, we got the boots. They've done a fantastic job with just like the detailing here on the boots, just the different kind of, I suppose, designs and everything. And I've given him obviously his cape here with the pleather and all of that. So that's really quite neat. The gold lining obviously on the inside, but black on the outside, which is really quite cool. I quite like that. Instead of doing it all black, they've kind of held true to the kind of the cinema there. So that is really, really quite cool. I'm really, really impressed with that. Even down to the logo, the Robin logo and everything on the belt there, and obviously the insignia on the chest as well. So they've done quite a good job with that figure. I'm really super impressed with that. He will look really, really neat in the cabinet behind me with the accompanying Batman figure. So that's really, really quite cool. So let's head on over and check out some of the accessories that this one comes with. It's really quite minimal, which is good. So you've got a couple of different hand sculpts here. You know, you've got the outreached fingers there, and then you've got the closed fists, obviously. So if you want to do some posing and what have you, or if you just want him standing there quite neutral with the closed fists. No real gadgets or gizmos or anything like that, which is, you know, like in the movie, he didn't really have a lot, which is good. He mainly just depended on his physical capabilities, so I like that they didn't overload him with gadgets and gizmos. It really holds true to the movie, I feel, and the character. He's always been quite, you know, quite independent of all that gadgetry a lot of the time, and as I said, really just relied on his acrobatic skills and physicality. Moving on to the base, very, very similar to the Batman one. Obviously, like, we've got the Batman Forever logo there with the Riddler question mark, obviously the Robin nameplate, and again they've included these little LED lights on the front here, so you could wire it up. Well, first and foremost, you can put batteries in it, but of course there are aftermarket lighting kits or mains power connections that you can purchase aftermarket. So you could wire this up to mains power and just have it powered without having to rely on batteries, which is really quite neat, and you're not having to change them all the time. But also you don't have to worry about acid leaking from the battery and damaging your figures. So I'll put a link in the description of this video to one of those companies that I'm most familiar with. I will just let you know I haven't purchased anything from them, but they were one of the very first companies to come out with these types of wiring kits. You know, they're the one that I'm most familiar with. So I'll put their link in the description. Feel free to check them out and if you're interested. But like I said, I quite like this base. It's quite nifty. I like the light up feature. He will look fantastic. Let's just put him there, standing on the base there. Whoop. I might have to put the backrest, but anyway. But like I said, he will look fantastic in the cabinet behind me with the accompanying Batman figure. I'm super, super impressed with this figure. I think the detail, the attention to detail, the head sculpt is a very good likeness, as I said, to Chris O'Donnell. Look, for the length of time that I've been waiting for these figures to come out, I am very super impressed. You know, I would have liked them to come out maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. It's just a shame we've had to wait so long for these figures. But now that they're here, I am super impressed. I'm going to have to keep these under lock and key to keep them away from Mrs. Jackednnerdy. She's a big fan of the Batman Forever movie, especially Chris O'Donnell. So I'm definitely going to have to keep this hidden away behind lock and key so she doesn't get her hands on it. And she will remain Mrs. Jackednnerdy and not Mrs. Chris O'Donnell. So anyway, look, that's my unboxing video for the Robin 1/6 scale Batman Forever figure by Hottoys. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of this figure. I'm super happy with it. I love the movies. I love the figure. I think it's fantastic. But hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. I'd like to know your thoughts. Is this something that you would like to add to your collection? Or would you give it a pass? I like hearing people's opinions. So hit me up, like I said, in the comment section below. Also, as I mentioned at the start of the video, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out one of our videos. We've got heaps coming over the next month, I should say. We got plenty of movie reviews, TV reviews. We got more orders coming in from Hottoys. We got pre-orders coming in from all over the place. So we got heaps more unboxing videos. Mrs. Jackednnerdy has been hard at work doing mystery boxes. We got quite a few of them coming out. And as I mentioned before, all of the items that you see in those videos will be going up on our eBay store, available for you guys to bid on and purchase. So link is in the description. Make sure you head on over and check out the eBay store. And you never know, you might be walking away with something that you see on one of these videos. So that's it for me. I'm going to keep this away from Mrs. Jackednnerdy. She's already reaching out for it. And we'll catch you on the next video. Until then, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.